What's up, boxing warriors? I'm your host Cortez. I'll be bringing you new controversial subjects that are always straightforward and focused on facts and not feelings. Make sure and punch the like button, hit the bell icon, and subscribe to the Brotherhood to join the movement. In today's volume of the Iron Fist Boxing channel, we are going to discuss 6 questions that still remain till this day about the Canelo performance enhancing drug Clenbuterol controversy. Let's talk epic supervillain Bane from Batman, who used a performance enhancing substance called Venom to grow in strength and in size to dominate his opposition in back-breaking fashion. This substance was injected intravenously and instantly gave him the edge in any fight that he was in. We are going to discuss if Canelo took this banned substance Clenbuterol and just like Bane to give him a competitive advantage over his rivals, or if he was innocent of any wrongdoing. Leave your thoughts and comments below what your position is on this subject after listening to the entire video. Question number 1. What exactly is Clenbuterol? It is a drug often abused by bodybuilders and other athletes for its ability to increase lean muscle mass and reduce body fat. It is illegal for human use in most of the world, including Mexico. However, it is commonly used in Mexican cattle farms administered to livestock to produce the same physical effect. It was originally developed as a medication for people with breathing disorders, but became obsolete due to its side effects of heart palpitation, muscle tremors, and anxiety. Question number 2. Is cattle doping an issue in Mexico?
El uso del clenbuterol es para agilizar la engorda. Entonces, menos tiempo, más recursos.
The process begins at the cattle's consumption. Clenbuterol is a pill that is pulverized and then added to the animal's food in a dosage of 10 micrograms per kilogram per cow for 2 to 3 months. This is known as the fattening period, and it's not regulated by authorities.
Cattle consuming the substance Clenbuterol grow substantially larger than their naturally fed counterparts, and as a result can be higher in demand when it comes time to sell. Cattle ranchers who employ this illegal technique earn significantly more for their product in a market that does not regulate this type of practice. Question number 3. Have athletes tested positive for Clenbuterol before Canelo? In 2015, Houston Texan offensive tackle Dwayne Brown faced a 10-game suspension from the NFL after testing positive for Clenbuterol. Brown had just returned home from vacation in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, and blamed the result on tainted beef. To fight the charges, Brown provided receipts that indicated that he had eaten beef at a Mexican resort, and after a month-long process, the suspension was revoked. The NFL issued a warning for players to avoid consuming beef when traveling to Mexico. Eric Morales, a great Mexican boxing legend, tested positive for Clenbuterol as well, and he said, "If it happens to one person, I can understand. You might have doubts, but think about how many Mexican athletes this had happened to. You have to be crazy to ignore the facts. It is no coincidence." Question number 4. Did Canelo Alvarez test positive for Clenbuterol? Canelo tested positive for trace amounts of 0.06 nanograms of the banned substance Clenbuterol on 2 occasions, on February 17th and February 20th, and received a ban of 6 months from boxing. Question number 5. Did Canelo Alvarez take a hair follicle test? The Nevada Commission collected hair samples from Alvarez on March 29th and were tested at the Sports Medicine Research and Testing Laboratory, which is an accredited lab in Salt Lake City, Utah, where the results came out negative for Clenbuterol, which can detect banned substances taken 3 to 6 months after entering the body. Question number 6. What is the final ruling on the Canelo Clen controversy? Over a year later, the World Anti-Doping Agency amended Article 7.4 of the code, clearing the pound-for-pound king in the process. The amendment ensured that valid meat contamination cases are dealt with fairly and do not prevent athletes from being disqualified as a result of meat contamination. I think in a very real sense, we are easy to judge professional athletes quickly and with severity, since we were deceived in the past by some of our most beloved sports figures, such as pro cyclist Lance Armstrong, MLB's Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa, UFC's Anderson Silva, boxing's Roy Jones Jr., but it is our duty to examine the extent of the evidence and decide whether an athlete is guilty or innocent of performance-enhancing allegations. I know Canelo has many fans who support him and detractors who just don't like him, but the facts remain facts, and from my research I feel that Canelo is innocent of any intentional wrongdoing and will continue to dominate the boxing world for many years to come as a clean athlete. If you enjoyed this volume, I invite you to join the Brotherhood. Show your support by hitting the bell icon so you don't miss the next video, and giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. We have another controversial video coming up later this week, and I look forward to sharing it with you. And until then, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace!